Good morning. I don't know about you guys, but one of the best feelings in the world is waking up, stepping outside on your balcony, and here is the true happiest place on earth. So good morning. We are docked at Castaway Cay. Sydney's kind of waking up. Gio and I are getting ready for the day, packing our beach bags. We're getting ready to go on shore. It's about 8:05. So excited to show you around Castaway Cay today.
Disney World.
You wish we were going. You wish we were going back to Disney World. I wanted to show you guys something they do for us on the last day. Churro waffles. Churro Mickey waffles. I'm trying to lure Sydney out of bed with churro Mickey waffles. Let's go to Castaway Cay, baby.
No.
Down it.
Getting to Castaway Cay is super simple. You head down to deck 1, you disembark the ship, you walk right off. There's a little towel station as soon as you get off the ship. Be sure to grab towels. There are not any towels on the island, so whatever you grab here when you're getting off, those are the towels you have for the day. So don't forget about that piece.
Here's the wall of families that have done 50 cruises with DCL. Pretty amazing. This is Marge's Barges. If you were doing an excursion from here, this is where you would go. It's just off the area where you get off the ship. Quite close. This is the first tram that's going to take you inward to the island. So, and again, not very far from where you get off the ship. Very easy, quick, 3-minute walk over here. But we like the walk over to the family beach, so we always walk, even though it's probably a wash in terms of the time.
This is our favorite photo op spot. It's actually right after the tram, so usually we'll hit this right before our walk to the family beach. The walk to the family beach is really scenic, and we usually just walk it. It's about 7 minutes from the first tram stop, so don't really save much time, but just really beautiful views of the island, really beautiful views of the ship, and usually we're off the ship early in the morning, so it's a nice, cool walk.
This is where some of the water sport activities happen. We'll be back here later, so we'll show you that more in depth at a future time. But Kids Club doesn't open till 10. It's only 9. They're doing an open house right now, so we're gonna keep going towards our beach spot.
This is an image, a bird's eye view type of image of Castaway Cay from Disney Cruise Line's website. When I say the first family beach, I'm talking about this area over here. And second family beach is this area over here closer to Pelican Plunge, the water slide, which I'll show you in a second. We tend to gravitate towards the first family beach just because it's closer to the kids club and the water sport activities. If we don't have Sydney with us and we're not going to go to the adult beach, we'll usually choose the second family beach, and there are a few spots on the second family beach that are basically right next to where the cabanas and the private beach for the cabanas are. So we'll usually go over there. But for this trip, we have Sydney, we have some water sports plans, so first family beach is kind of a no-brainer for us.
Just over here by the first family beach is Flippers and Floats. You can do float rentals, inner tubes, things like that. There's a little shopping area, smoothie station, drink station, kind of everything you could want, all within a 3-minute walk and or a tram ride if you're into tram rides. All right, this is Pelican Plunge. This is the water slide area. You have to be 38 inches to ride the water slide. It's not super deep at the end, but it is fun. There's one fast slide, one slow slide, so I'm sure we'll enjoy doing this later today. Okay, we've got our little spot here on the first family beach, and Sydney and I are gonna get in that water. It's about 9:30, so. Sure, you wanna help me? Yeah. Okay, love you. Ooh. This area over here by the Heads Up bar, just kind of behind Pelican Plunge or in front of Pelican Plunge, we have seen many a wedding happen here where that lady's kind of standing on that overlook, and also over on the pier. So we're curious if any will be happening today. Today's a Friday, so maybe. Got some parasailers out today. The weather conditions have to be pretty much perfect for them to do the parasailing, because that is the excursion I see canceled most often at Castaway Cay. So that gives you an idea what a beautiful, gorgeous day it is today. Yeah, it's perfect. Sydney and I are out here playing on the family beach. There's the activity platform. She went out there, kind of went up on it and said thanks but no thanks. You can kind of see there's some, it's like a monkey bars type of activity out there. Looks like they're having a lot of fun, but she is more into building structures out of sand, so that's what we're gonna do over here, and splashing around and playing games in the water. And hunting for fish too. We've been spotting, we saw a stingray, we've seen several different types of fish, and the water is crystal clear, so there is no missing anything that's down there, is there? You having fun, Miss Sydney? You like Castaway Cay? Oh yeah. These sharp things down there? Yeah, water shoes are a good idea in some areas of this beach, so just a heads up. You digging a hole to the lava here? What you doing? She's always trying to get all the way down to the lava, every beach we come to. This one has good potential, Sydney. Warming up, but still gorgeous. It's almost 10:30. We've got paddleboard and kayak adventures around the 11 o'clock hour. So we'll hang here for another 45 minutes and then we're gonna start making our way to those activities.
There are lots of loungers on the beach, but if you want a front row lounger, you need to be there by 9 or maybe 9:30 at the latest.
Okay, we're on our way to do a little bit of kayaking and some stand-up paddleboarding. I've got two water sport buddies here with me. So you actually kind of head back as if you're going back to the ship to get to that area. So we're just en route right now, and pretty soon we'll be doing our thing. We're a little bit late, but they're on island time here, Mon. So we'll even stop to shop, why not? Yeah, that looks cool. Lots of merch here. Always the merch at Castaway. We'll do a little shopping later. You can go past Mount Rustmore. This is a famous Castaway Cay photo spot. You can see why, easy to see why. And the area where you get like all the water sport stuff, with the exception of snorkeling, which was kind of back where we were in our loungers, is all up here kind of by Scuttle's Cove and the first tram stop from the ship. So here we are. You see the chili boats. Okay, Sydney, let's go find the kayaking. This little lagoon area here is very tranquil waters, very peaceful and beautiful.
The boats, and then you just roll.
Right. Yep. You'll have paddles. Anyway, we've done several of the water sport activities here, and it is just, it's gorgeous. You can go almost all the way up to the ship, which is kind of cool. You can see a couple paddle boarders out there. So definitely recommend this if you're feeling like you want to have a little bit more of an active day at Castaway. Oh, there's the kayaks. I see them. Here we go to check in. I'm getting a little bit of instruction about where we can go, where we can't go. We made sure Sydney was geared up in her life jacket. And I see the kayaks all sitting out there ready to go. Reviewing the rules. Here they are, out to sea. Have fun, sailors. Right next to us, actually, where the kayaks come out, there is the Stingray. The Stingray Adventure. I forget exactly what that excursion is called, but that happens right here in this little pool right next to where the kayaks and other water activities are. So my two adventurers are way, way, way out in the distance. I can't even see them anymore. So I'm gonna go sit down in the shade and wait for them to finish their adventure. Pretty sure I see them. Gio wore his hat with the Mickey ears, so it's a little easier to spot. He's right. Yeah, that's them. He just went behind that orange aqua trike. Oh, they're moving. Look at them go. I cannot wait to hear Sydney's review of this excursion. She was so excited to get into that kayak. Here they come. They're coming into shore. Oh, she's doing a head bob. That's usually a good thing. And a very helpful cast member here to help them safely come in. Wow. So, how was it?
Wow,
Was that fun?
yeah.
What'd you think?
I think it was stupendous.
Stupendous. Oh, we like that review.
We went
Okay.
to close to the ship.
Yeah,
and they're playing
I saw.
Stitch.
Oh my goodness, they're playing Lilo and Stitch.
And then we were
What
singing
luck.
some songs. We were singing Hi Ho. Hi Ho.
You guys were singing that?
We were singing Hakuna Matata.
I mean, it is a stunning day for, it looks like there's not a ton of current either. It's just like a stunning day to do this. Current is like the waves coming in and out. Kind of can make it hard to do things like paddle sometimes. But you guys seemed like you were having a grand
It
time.
was a ton of fun.
Oh, good. Okay. You ready to watch Mommy paddleboard?
Yeah.
But I want to do that.
You want to do that? We do have a reservation for that later if we decide we want to keep it. So, but next up is Mommy. I'm gonna paddleboard, okay?
Yay.
All right.
Here?
Yep, right here.
So next up was my turn. The initial piece of the paddleboarding was very similar to the kayaking, where I got into a well-fitting life jacket that kind of gave me a little bit of direction, instructions, some safety information, and then they set me loose on my paddleboard. I've done this before, so the first time it wasn't very different though. They just spent a little bit more time with me on the instructional piece, but this time I was kind of ready to jump in and get going.
20 feet? Yeah. And if you need any assistance, just
I really enjoy stand-up paddleboarding at Castaway Cay. This is one of my favorite kind of active activities to do. It's a really good workout. You can kind of throttle the activity level, I guess, up or down as much as you want. I usually choose to do this one right before lunch. You kind of work up an appetite out there, especially if it's a windy day or a day with a little bit of current going on. It can really be difficult, but you really decide what it's going to be. I mean, if you want to stay on your knees and just kind of take in the sights and relax out there, you get amazing views of the ship. You can see all the way down to the bottom of the lagoon. So sometimes there would be stingrays, swimming around out there, fish, things like that you can see. So it's just a really relaxing time. I really enjoy it. So I recommend it to anybody who likes water sports. It's not for everybody. If you like to stand up and paddleboard, you do have to have some balance about you, but that's just something I really enjoy doing. So after paddleboarding, we gave back our life jackets and we started making our way back to Cookies 2 for some lunch, because after all that activity, we were famished.
There are a couple of areas with shops on Castaway Cay. They have merchandise that is exclusive to Castaway Cay, so you can't get this anywhere else except maybe eBay. But we always pop in here to see what's new. Looks like not a lot from last time we were here, which was December, about 4 months ago. Oh, it's the 5K mug. Well, I don't know, you might need that. He did the 5K this morning, so. Cool. Is that an ornament for the 5K?
Sweet. Let's
There you go. Okay, that's ours. Put it in the shopping bag. All right, we did a little bit of shopping. We forgot to bring our shopping bag. We're gonna have to run this stuff back to our seat, but near this shopping area, this is the first shopping area as you're walking into the island, and there's a set of restrooms. Also, the first aid station is here, and this is right by the Mount Rushmore monument. So busy area, lots to do over here. But next up, we're gonna go ahead and get some food. I like your new hat.
Hey, thanks a
Looks
lot.
great. Okay, we're en route to Cookies 2. Here's the bicycle rental. You can see they have gobs of bikes. I think the first time we came to Castaway, we were concerned that, let's rent the bike in advance. You do not need to do that. They will never, ever run out of bikes. There are bikes with children's seats too. And then this is the path for the 5K. It's also a biking path. So lots of activity to do on this gorgeous, gorgeous island. More than you could ever do in a day, for sure. Here we come up to Cookies 2. You can see the ice cream machines are already well in use. There's a bathroom right over there, which is nice for some hand washing right before your meal. They are going to give you a sanitizing wipe right before though. Here's the shaded pavilion where you scrounge for a table and eat, and we're gonna head up and hit the buffet. All right, we made it through the line at Cookies. Sydney has a hot dog, some corn, barbecued salmon, a little bit of fruit, corn salad. Mommy got a burger. Just very typical barbecue food. I got a cookie hiding under here, and they have the ice cream machines. They also have, similar to the ship, they've got the fountain drink refill stations. And those were open when we got here, which was at, I don't know, 9, 10. So you could come fill your drinks, get water or whatever. The food doesn't start until, is it 11? The food I think starts at 11. I might have to double check that. Anyway, it's well past that. It's 12:30 right now. But prime lunchtime, it's packed here. It ends at 2, the food ends at 2 on the dot. So if you come a little bit later than we're coming now, it's not gonna be as busy, but the line really, you know, it was fine. It moved fast. So here we go. We're gonna enjoy our lunch. We went back to the bathroom right by Cookies too for a potty stop, but as you can see, there is virtually no line. Now it's 1 o'clock. So if we had just waited half an hour, we could have avoided some of those lines, but that's okay. We were hungry, so all good. All right, we're done with our lunch. We're actually probably gonna go over and get some ice cream and head back down to the beach. Sydney has indicated she may want to go to the kids club. What'd you think of lunch at Cookies?
What cookies?
This place is called Cookies. What'd you think of lunch here? You like the name?
Yeah.
She did not like the bean salad. She didn't care for the bean salad. Everything else she ate. Papi, your verdict?
It was really good. I ate 2 brisket sandwiches, 2 corns, cookie. Very delicious. And
would you come back?
I'll come back.
I would too. My food was good. It's barbecue food. It's backyard barbecue food. It's no Andy's in Hollywood Studios, but it does the job when you're hungry on the beach.
Oh, yeah.
All right, someone did pretty respectable work on their lunch, so we are here to indulge in a little treat. Looking good, Sydney. Thank you. Hey, how's your ice cream? Is it as good as it is on the ship? Is it better? Oh yeah, that's how beach ice cream is. Delicious.
They don't have vanilla and watermelon and chocolate.
Oh my gosh. They had chocolate, banana, vanilla, and strawberry. And you could twist a few of those flavors too. Chef's kiss. On our way back from Cookies too, we're on the biking path, and you'll actually walk right by Spring a Leak, which I won't go in there because it's a bunch of little kids, but it's just a little splash pad area for kids that are a little too young for Scuttle's Cove. I always think this shop is cute. Summertime Freeze. It's got frozen Olaf themed slushies and things like that, with these sippers as well that you can buy if you want the refillable situation going on. Nice little medley of different kinds of smoothies, different kinds of fruit smoothies. Very tasty, very refreshing on a hot day. I always forget about this fruit stand. It's sliced fruits, fresh whole fruit, and it's by Cookies. And Cookies too has some whole, they also have that like as part of the buffet area, but this one's always open earlier than anywhere else. So good spot to come for your fresh fruits. Okay, onward to Scuttle's Cove. Somebody dropped a piece of food. Oh, we've got a victor.
Wanted them to make sure that
We officially made it. So here we're gonna go check in. They're not gonna want cameras in there, so I gotta shut it off, but here she goes. One other thing to note, if you're traveling with littles or anyone who otherwise needs mobility help, you won't believe me just looking at it right now because it's 2 o'clock and everybody's using them, but there are wagons, strollers, and sand wheelchairs that are here right as you are just entering the island. So very nice feature that's available here. I saw the wagons and the strollers at Lookout at Lighthouse Point as well. I don't remember seeing sand wheelchairs, but I know they're still kind of getting up and running. But Castaway Cay, the OG Disney Island, has got everything. Last little pit stop we're gonna make, and then Gio and I are gonna go just chill back on our loungers. This is the Inda Shade Pavilion. This is like family game area. You can see they've got a giant checkers. There's a Connect Four, there's a couple basketball hoops, pool, a couple shady areas to just sit and hang out. So It's a nice little space over here if you just want to spend some time in the shade playing games, man. Sorry. Where's my husband? He's over there holding my drink. What a guy. Well, we are just winding down our time on Castaway Cay. As usual, we are ending our time at Castaway Cay, talking about and planning our next time at Castaway Cay. So we had another really great day here. Sydney's at the kids club. They close in about 35 minutes. So we're gonna just kind of continue to relax here in our loungers, beautiful view of the ship, and enjoy these last 30 minutes or so. And then we kind of go into wrap-up mode on the vacation. So this is it. This is the apex, the climax of the vacation. We are on our way to pick Sydney up. She did not end up being very interested in the activity platform today, so we'll save that for another trip. But she did, and it seems like she did enjoy the kids club. We'll get a little review from her once we get over there. She was pretty excited to go in, so she must have enjoyed it last time. This is a cool little story of Scuttle's Cove over here. So each tent is represented by a key which unlocks the treasures of this tropical wonderland. Unlock the greatest treasure of all in the Discovery tents at Scuttle's Cove. I wonder if Sydney learned what those are. Yet another cool story plaque. So this is the legend of Castaway Cay. Obviously not the true story of this island, but kind of a fun story of the castaways that landed here, and then visitors to the island can still see the original structures built by the explorers. So very fun. Very, very fun day, as always. So cool, look at those parasailers. Okay, now headed back through the entry point. Goodbye Castaway Cay. This is always such a sad walk. Because what's up next? Packing, that's what. Actually, we do have a fun dinner tonight at Plaza de Coco. We have night 2, so that's good news, but mostly packing. Oh, and the Moana show. So it's actually a great night, but also packing. Little last call for characters here, Chippendale. Woo! Oh, gorgeous. Thank you. How cute. Oh, thank you. Wow. That was very funny. Right before we got back on the ship, that was nice. That was a nice way to leave the island.
Super cute.
Super cute. Sydney, we never heard from you what you would like to, or how the kids club was.
Good. I played with blue sand toys, that's all.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right, well, these castaways are back on board and we're headed up. We're gonna take a short nap and we're gonna start. Oh, thank you so much, big helper. And we're going to take a short nap and also start packing up and get ready for a big evening tonight. Into the bath, Sydney. Checking her mail.
What's our animal today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, there are 8 jet skis out there. I bet that's it's either the crew or an excursion. I don't know. I know the crew cast members out here use jet skis. All right, goodbye Castaway Cay. Gosh, today was beautiful. The water here is so clear and gorgeous. I mean, it is just a stunning, stunning beach and island. We're so fortunate we got to be here today, and perfect weather. You can see it's calm as glass out there. It's ridiculous. Anyway, we'll be back, won't we? We'll be back. Castaway Cay.
Oh yeah, and there might be sables, like the white guys that swim like that. They might have
Savers,
jigs.
like lifeguards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so maybe 8 people bumped into each other.
It could be. Yeah, 8 lifeguards would need to be called for such an event. It's true. Good thinking.
What 10?
Yeah, maybe. Because this took us like a full sailing on the Wish to figure out, this is a tour of the Disney Cruise Line Wish and Treasure showers. So this over here, on and off, water. This is temperature. Turn that off so you can hear. This is temperature. If you want this to go hotter, you push in and you can crank it hotter. But they have the safety valve here so that kids don't accidentally burn themselves. Same thing with the water pressure. If you push in on that button, you can unleash the power. Then I won't do it here because I'm standing under the shower head, but this guy, click him up when the water's going and it will activate the shower head. So 60 seconds on how to operate this thing because it is confusing. Okay, got a few bags out. The duffel over there has literally like almost all of Sydney and my clothes in it. So that was that expandable, it's like an expandable duffel bag that I packed. So I just take all the dirty clothes, whatever's left, stuff them in there, and then it gives me new bag space. So this is mine and Sydney's luggage. Gio's still working on his, but got a little bit of it out before dinner, which is great, and now headed downstairs. We were actually told that the second night at Plaza de Coco, which is what we have tonight, is the best night. So we're really looking forward to this dinner. I love some of these details. So like the family of Coco, they were shoemakers. So they've got this cool little shoe shop over here. Very cool. As usual, the beautiful Plaza de Coco. Ready for another fiesta tonight. Woo. Cool kids menu tonight there. What are you gonna get?
What? What sauce do they have?
It is the same, the food menu changes, but it is the same drink menu as the first night. We were actually just noticing they do have quite a list of tequilas here, including, they've got the Clase Azul Dia de los Muertos. $300 a pop, so fancy. This is a good, unique drink menu. Okay, and this is the day 2 menu. This is gonna be difficult to choose. So, especially all of these good entrees. Like, this is a ton of entrees to choose from. I just feel like it's more than usual for the dinner menu. So I need to get to choosing.
Remember me, it's only here that you don't know this way that I can be. If you will in my arms again, remember the strings, they're all broken. Well, mijo, there's a perfectly good guitar right there. When you grab my shoes, I'm your boy, You say, put them on your head, I'm your boy, You make me walk loco, looking at this loco. The way you feel it, guessing, I'm not even guessing. I'll grab the blessing that I believe for the loco. For everyone, to celebrate with us.
This was a cute touch tonight too. This is Dante. There's this little origami figure, and we noticed we're looking around at our neighbors, and every child got one. So that's a labor of love right there. This is my recuérdame, which I ordered. This is margarita-like for sure. Lime, tequila. It's got marigolds in it, and I asked for tahini on the rim. I think it comes with salt, but I asked for tahini and they had it, so it's very good. I'm gonna enjoy this a lot with my Mexican food. So this is the beef birria empanada. We got the guacamole, and then Gio got the red enchilada appetizer. So I don't know, these are all smelling pretty good. We'll let you know what we think. Update. The empanada was delicious. It's actually flavorful with a little bit of spice. Oh, show's starting. Anyway, get the empanada. It was really good. Alright, how's the enchilada? First reaction.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
This is my favorite restaurant.
It is. This is definitely the best restaurant we've been on Disney Cruise Line. Hands down. Well, for the main dining. For main dining. Like an honest review of the empanadas. Sydney, what'd you think of it? Wow. That's really good. Sydney had the salmon kids meal. Looking very good. Looking like she's enjoying it. Very good. All right, I had the mole chicken and he had the carnitas de Michoacán, and it's looking promising. It's looking very promising here. Oh no. Oh no, he's regressed. It's very good. Amazing show. Okay, dessert has arrived. Gio had the churros and I had the chocolate dessert, and I forget the exact name of it. Might be coming your way as a subtitle, but it's looking very good. It's looking like standard main dining room chocolate cake, but the churros are interesting. I'm curious to see his initial reaction. Not bad? Okay, we'll take not bad for churros. Churros for 10,000 or for 1,000 people on a cruise ship tonight? Sure. Okay, went back to our room for a quick wardrobe change. Hey, Sydney, show me your outfit. Moana, because we're going to see Moana in the Walt Disney Theater.
Mommy.
Yes, babe.
Can I just jump like this?
One quick jump. Here we go. Okay, we're in line for Moana. It's very loud. And the line was long when we got here, which was an hour early. So, there you go. Allegedly the best show at sea, allegedly. So, we'll see. We'll be the judge of that, won't we?
While Gio waited in line, I decided to do just a once-over walk around Deck 3 just to kind of see what else was going on.
Scat Cat Lounge is a place I actually wish I had made time for, but I never even made it in here on this 7-night cruise. But it's kind of the live music venue. Each ship has some kind of live music venue bar. So next time, this is on the to-do list for next time we're on the Treasure. Right now I'm actually just walking around to scope the line on the other side, and it's equally as nuts as it is on the side we're on. So I'll go back to the place that I've got.
Couldn't walk by Haunted Mansion Parlor without going in, though.
Always nice and spooky in here. Ooh, oh. My.
Are you ready for the check now?
Okay. Yes. Thank you. Cool. All right, doors are open. The masses are moving. All right, we made it. Would say the staging, even before the show starts, is very beautiful, very ornate. So we are excited to see this show. That was really, really, really good. Recommend. Highly recommend. Really good. Hey Moana, what'd you think of the show?
Crazy.
That was so cool. That was you. That was such a good show. The whole show, that was definitely the best show we've seen on Disney Cruise Line. I mean, and the shows are very good. The shows are all very good. That was the best. I love the use of native performers as well. Like you could tell there were Polynesian performers there. That really added to it. So definitely recommend. And Sydney enjoyed it and Poppy enjoyed it. So very, very good ending to our night. Now we're headed upstairs to get ready for bed and try to calm down. Wish us luck. Our final, this is kind of in keeping with the theme of Moana, our final towel animal is a crab. Very cute. We have a couple quick bags left to finish packing up to set outside, and then we are hitting the sack tonight. So we'll
Mom, can I have chocolate?
we'll brace for, let's talk about it in a second. We'll brace for a long travel day tomorrow.
My tummy.
Say goodnight, Sydney.
My tummy.
How was your Castaway Cay day?
I wish those waves.
Did you have a good cruise? I think she had a really good
I
cruise.
can't talk even. I'm too sweaty.
Oh my goodness.
Ah,
All right. Good
I'm
night,
freaking
Sydney.
out.
Good night.
Good night.
I did take one last walk around the ship to check out the final night's activities. We didn't do this event because it's a little past bedtime. We have an early morning tomorrow for disembarkation, but there is a cute event called the Farewell Party. It's usually around 10 p.m. on the last night of the cruise, and all the characters on the ship come out for one last wave, and you can usually get some quick candid photos with them. I also do a little prep in our room for our final night and disembarkation morning, so I will move all of our hangers to the ground because when the hangers are empty, they sometimes clank together at night, which will wake you up.
All right, just doing a quick wrap on our day since it is our last day. We're all in our pajamas, we're packed, our bags are out. So we set our bags out with bag tags that you receive in your stateroom, and the porters take them so you don't have to haul them around the ship in the morning, which is really nice. But anyway, so that chore is done. Our bags are out. We're in jammies. We had a really good night. Highlights of today, gosh, we were just talking about what an amazing day it was. So Castaway Cay in the morning, like I said, happiest place on earth, most magical place on earth. We had our fun excursions. We had our paddle boarding, we had our kayaking. That was super fun to do. Sydney had some kids club time. The weather was perfect. Sometimes the weather can kind of impact your Castaway Cay day because obviously you're outside all day, and the weather was absolutely idyllic today. It could not have been more perfect. Then our dinner, our kind of night 2 at Plaza de Coco was incredible. The food was so good. The show was amazing. And then we had the Tale of Moana. Again, like top notch, 10 out of 10, really amazing stage show. So we had a pretty perfect last day on the ship, and we're definitely looking for, there's Boing Boing joining us. We had a really, really great last day, and as usual, you kind of spend your last day. I think I mentioned this on Castaway Cay, but you sort of spend your last day just thinking about like, when will our next Disney cruise be? So really great time. Now we're headed to bed. Big travel day tomorrow. We'll probably have to do like some kind of, I don't know, like a fireside chat about some of our experiences and just thoughts about the Treasure. This was our first time on the Treasure because it's a new ship. So if you're interested in hearing our thoughts and kind of a debrief like that, then subscribe to the channel. You'll get a notification when that goes live. And if you enjoyed following our content today, please like the video so that we know that you enjoyed it. But otherwise, we'll bring you along tomorrow for our big travel day out of Orlando back to Omaha, Nebraska. And hope that you probably is cold. Hopefully you'll join us for that and enjoy that too. So thanks for coming along with us today, and hope to see you soon.
Bye.
Good night.